And it goes a little something like
Hey beautiful souls, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Lenore D. Kell. I'm a best-selling author and an award-winning coach, but most importantly, I am here to bring you YouTube videos that help you fill your pockets with wealth, your heart with love, and your life with abundance. So before I say anything else, let's get started. Okay guys, so today is a very exciting topic. As some of you may know, as some of you may not, the way that I kind of entered into the business coaching world, of course, has to do with my degree in business and marketing and my experience building two successful businesses, my coaching business and also my online boutique. But beyond that, a lot of it has to do with actually my life coaching background. I studied neurolinguistic programming, I studied Reiki energy healing, hypnosis, mindfulness, all of the things, right? And so in my coaching, what I do is I combine all of that. So you're not just getting one thing or another, you're getting a little bit of everything so that you can not only be successful in your financials, in your business, but you can also be successful in your life, feel that joy, feel that fulfillment, feel that passion, and come from a place of alignment and flow rather than struggle and constant hustle without break, right? So what we're going to talk about here today is really, really important. If you want to have an aligned business that just flows, rather than feeling like you're grinding constantly and you're stressed, then what you need to do is you need to learn to find a balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So this beautiful candle here today is going to be representing the divine feminine. I just want to show you guys. This candle was gifted to me by Tresor Candle Company. They make the most incredible candles. Can you believe this is a candle? Like, oh my god, it's literally gorgeous. This is part of her holiday collection, so you better run and get it. She also sent me some arches, beautiful arches. But I ordered this in coffee color because brown is beautiful and I wanted something that would really embody the divine feminine, especially of the brown woman, as we're doing a lot of women and women of color empowerment on this channel. So she's going to represent the divine feminine today. Take another quick look at this beautiful candle, and I will link her company down below as well. And then we are going to use this beautiful jade statue to represent the divine masculine, right? And you can see something really special here. Just look how good they go together, right? But this is not like a guy and a girl. This is one individual being with two aspects, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Of course, when it comes to the divine masculine and feminine relationships, it's a different thing. Right now, we're going to be talking about one person embodying both aspects. So a little background. Why is this important even? And what does it mean? So the divine feminine is that flow. You know, women have been healers for generations, right? So story time. Women have been healers. They have been called witches, right? But in reality, they've been going into their gardens and finding herbs and curing people for generation. They have been healing, they have been channeling, they have been energetically in tune and intuitively in tune, and women have been healers for generations. And in that is a true definition of the divine feminine's flow. It's the connection to the intuition, to the nurturing self, to the nourishing self, to the surrendering to the universe, your higher power, to trust, feeling safe to surrender to a higher power, to trust. The divine feminine embodies a state of flow in which you can be creative, in which you dance, right? Some ways to embody the divine feminine in your life are to dance, or to draw, or to follow that creative pursuit, to meditate, right? To connect to something here that's really a deep purpose, okay? So this is divine feminine. This is intuition. This is flow. This is honesty. This is grace. This is connectivity. This is feeling aligned with the power of the feminine, right? This is allowing yourself to work on your business from a place of intuition, to work on your business from a place of higher purpose, to work on your business from a place of just flowing and allowing your higher guidance to lead you as you pursue something you're deeply passionate about, okay? Now, divine masculine. Divine masculine is just as important. The divine masculine is that hustle, right? That grind, that power, that more analytical mind, right? The divine feminine is very much trusting and flowing, the creative aspect, whereas the divine masculine is a little bit more of a analytical mind, a little bit more of a direct view, right? The divine masculine, for example, let's say, is when you're working at your computer and you're analyzing numbers and you're hiring people and you're delegating and you're very, very focused on what's directly right in front of you, on the less esoteric aspects, but the more hustle, the numbers, right? What's coming in, the focus, the motivation, right? You need both in business. How do you know when you're operating out of only one? So let's say you're operating only out of the divine feminine. You're flowing with your intuition, you're waking up at whatever time you want to, you're trusting, you're dancing, you're flowing, it feels so good, but where are the clients, where are the customers? If you just manifest, if you just pray, if you just meditate, if you just flow, but you don't put in the work, you don't put in the hustle to some extent, you're going to be missing a huge part of the equation. So the divine feminine is here. The divine feminine is allowing you to tap into source, into your higher guidance and lead you. But imagine you're being led, but you're just following and you're not really doing anything. You're just following. You're praying, you're manifesting. Oh, please, I want a 10K month. But then you're just sitting there meditating all day. How is 10K gonna come in, right? So the divine masculine comes in, and the divine masculine is the strategy. So let's say in coaching, for example, as a business coach, I help people with their online businesses, either services or product-based businesses, right? So let's take a service-based business, let's say coaching. In coaching, the divine feminine. In coaching, the divine feminine is here to help us find clients that we are aligned with, right? The divine feminine is what keeps us from accepting clients we are not aligned with, right? The divine feminist, that too, is guiding us and our intuition to the right places, to the right people to hire, right? The divine feminine is helping us tap in and figure out what is our purpose. Who do we want to coach? Do we want to be a business coach? Do you want to be a Reiki healer? Do you want to be a consultant style? Or do you want to do more inner child healing? What do you want to be, a nutritionist coach, a fitness coach? What kind of coaching do you want to do? That's the divine feminine. That's the answers from within, right? The divine feminine in coaching is allowing us to flow, allowing us to find the answers within, allowing us to find the right people to hire and the right people to coach. The divine feminine is helping us feel beautiful and confident and raising our vibration so that we can do the same for our clients, right? Our divine feminine is helping us flow in our businesses. If you're a business coach, allowing income to flow in from a point of manifestation so that as you're vibrating at this higher level, you can help your clients do the same, both literally and vibrationally, right? So divine feminine in coaching. What is the divine masculine in coaching? If I were to just sit here and imagine my dream client all day and not do anything, my dream client's not going to come, right? The divine masculine is me entering into Facebook groups and making connections. The divine masculine is me doing an entire month of preparing for a huge launch. The divine masculine is me building a funnel or hiring someone to help me build a funnel. The divine masculine is me finding someone to help me with lead generation. The divine masculine is etc., email marketing, branding, social media marketing, lead generation, ads, right? The divine masculine is strategy. Strategy, flow, strategy, flow, strategy, flow, strategy, flow. All right, that's how you're going to remember it from now on, okay? I'll give you an example for a product-based business. As you know, I also have my boutique. This is from my boutique, actually. Everything I wear is. It's called Cuddle Time. It's a sweater. I love it. It's very cuddly. I will link it down below as well so you don't miss out. But for a product-based business, it's not so different. You would think it is, but the same two elements are just as important. The divine feminine flow and the divine masculine flow, okay? How does this work in a product-based business? So I'll give you the example of a boutique. It doesn't have to be a boutique. It can be different products. It can be candles. It can be jewelry. It can be skincare. It can be plants. It can be anything, right? Furniture, but take a boutique. How does the divine feminine and masculine operate? So, of course, with the divine feminine, there is still the manifestation. There is still the meditation. There is all of the aspects of being an entrepreneur that is important aside from just making money. To be a successful entrepreneur, you have to be good within yourself, right? To be a successful entrepreneur, you have to have done the healing inner work so you stop blocking your blessings. We did a money mindset video as well. If you haven't done the inner work, you're not going to be able to manifest abundance, right? So to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to do that. To be a successful entrepreneur, you have to read, you have to watch videos like this, you have to consistently gain knowledge, you have to grow, right? You have to meditate, you have to tune in and breathe when it gets hard so you can flow. So that you can tune in and find what direction you need to go next, because as an entrepreneur, opportunities are flowing in all the time, consistently, and you have to know what to say yes to and what to say no to, and that comes from the divine feminine and looking inside, right? This is important. This is as important as everything else, as important as the strategy, right? So with the divine feminine product-based business, a lot of it comes to who you are as an entrepreneur. So the divine feminine helps you become a successful entrepreneur by helping you become a solid person, right? Someone who is healing, someone who is growing, someone who's consistently learning, someone who's okay with failure and knows it's just another chance to grow, someone who is confident, someone who is looking for opportunities, someone who is optimistic, right? Making connections, networking. The divine masculine in a product-based business is the product research, is the hiring, is the delegating. It's finding a winning product and running an ad for it. It's the branding, it's the marketing, it's the email strategy, it's the social media marketing, right? It's building a website, which can also come from the divine feminine as a flow if you're intuitive and you're an intuitive creative, and that helps you with branding and website building, etc. But hiring someone to build a website, divine masculine, right? And as you can see, for every example, there's both. You hire someone to build a website, that's hiring, that's the strategy, it's divine masculine. But you use your intuition, which is your divine feminine, to help you find someone that actually feels right for you in your business. Do you guys see how it like comes together so beautifully? You need both, okay? Let me give you an example now of what your business would look like if you were just functioning out of the divine masculine and not the feminine. Let's say you're not drinking enough water, you're not working out, you're not spending time in the sun, you're not spending time with loved ones because you're always on your computer hustling, right? You're there in front of a screen and you're grinding and you're obsessed and it's not working. Why is it not working? That's what happens when you only operate out of the divine masculine. You're stressed, you're sweating, you're struggling, it's not coming, it's not flowing. Your manifestations are not happening. Why? Because you're not connected. You can have all the strategy in the world, but if you haven't done the inner work on yourself and you're not consistently doing it, right? You need both, all right? So, I will leave you with some tips on how to incorporate both into your business. Hope you're finding this helpful so far. If you are, please drop a like, a subscribe, a share. Keep watching, we're almost done. So how do you actively incorporate these into your business? What I recommend, if you're new to this, and even if you're not, is making like a checklist, okay? First of all, top of the page. What kind of business do you have? Is it a product-based business? Is it a service-based business? Is it a SaaS business? Is it B2B, B2C, right? Business to consumer, business to business, right? Software as a service, SaaS. What kind of business do you run? And then under that, I want you to do 2 columns, divine feminine and divine masculine. And underneath, I want you to write out, hopefully you took notes. If you didn't, you can always rewind. I want you to write out underneath what it will require of you to be able to embody both in your business. So let's say you are a photographer, and under product or under divine feminine, you're writing down a lot of what we talked about today. So you're writing down, you know, the inner work, the meditation, the flow, the intuition, the creative inspiration to take pictures, to edit, to make the photos look good before and after you take them, right? To find the right models, to be able to really connect with this and all of your gifts, to take pictures, to edit them, right? So all of those gifts and talents you have are connected to the divine feminine. So writing down, how can you improve that? How can you play? Incorporating play into your business, that's so important, and that's part of the divine feminine. So how can you play around with your styles? Maybe you've been wanting to try a new style for a while, you've been too scared. Leaping into that is the divine feminine, right? That trust, trying it out. Divine masculine. All right, are you getting enough clients? What can you do if you're not? Are you doing outreach? Are you doing pro bono? Are you doing TFP, time for prints with models? Are you getting your name out there? Are you asking for referrals? Do you have a website? Do you have a funnel? Do you have an active social media? Are you on TikTok? Are you on Reels? Are you on Instagram? Are you on Facebook? What's your target audience? How are you positioning yourself? What's your style? What are you known for? What do you want to be known for, right? Take notes, guys. I mean, there's so much. All of that strategy and data and information, that is the divine masculine. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab a piece of paper. On the top, write what kind of business you are. Make it pretty if you want, divine feminine. And then underneath, I really want you to do the 2 columns, okay? So divine feminine, divine masculine, what you need to embody both in your business to make it work. Yin and yang, people. All right? So I will leave you with that. And when you have this piece of paper that's complete, actually it would be cool if you did it on like a really big sheet or a whiteboard or something so that you have space. You can do it on the computer if you prefer. Although actually writing by hand does help you connect more to that divine feminine, because, you know, being on the laptop all day is more in the masculine. So if you're actually like writing it out, that's more of the flow. Sometimes it can help us connect more when we're, you know, mind to hand to paper, but you can also, if you prefer the computer. Either way, get it done, write it out. When you're done, I want you to hang this up in your room, hang this up in your office, wherever you are the most. And every day before you start working, I want you to take a look at it. Am I doing this? How can I do this? And you can even take a look at it and write a to-do list from it. So let's say you've written out this beautiful, you know, 2-column sheet. It's hanging up in your office. You do your morning routine, right? You can do another video on morning routines if you would like. Just drop a comment. You go into your office, you see this beautiful thing hanging on the wall that you've taken the time to create. And then you get your notepad out and you write a to-do list. To-do list today for the divine feminine, to-do list for the masculine. I already did my morning routine. Divine feminine, check. Strategy, have I made enough calls today for my business? You know, maybe you don't need that for your business specifically, just an example. Have I worked on my email marketing, for example, right? Have I looked for someone to hire as a VA, as an example? Or if you are a VA, working on your VA business, right? So strategy. These are the top 3 I need to do for strategy today, and these are the top 3 I need to do for inner work today, or for flow or creativity or whatever it is, right? So each day make a to-do list and make sure you're embodying both. And you will not even imagine how much of a difference this is going to make into your life. It will help you manifest money faster. It will help you manifest clients or customers faster. But not only that, it will help you actually dive deep into your strategy and be consistent and do amazing and just slay. So I'm so excited that you've watched 20 minutes already. You are amazing. I'm so proud of you. And I will drop some links below. So I will drop the link again, don't forget, for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful candle from Chesser Candle Company. Small women run business. Support, guys. I mean, incredible. It's a candle. I don't even know if I want to burn it though. I might just like keep it in my room. So listen, I'll drop the link for that. I'll drop the link for this because you know you want to be comfy and cozy. Look how big it is. Like I literally can wear this as a dress. Like I've worn it as a dress. It's so cozy. It's literally called Cuddle Time, guys. So feels so good. I will drop it down below. We're actually having a holiday sale in our boutique now. It's up to 50% off, so get to it. I'll drop the link, and I will drop the link also for my program, which will help you to connect to the divine feminine and masculine. It teaches healing and intuition and having a routine for yourself and creativity and all that beautiful feminine stuff. And it also teaches overcoming procrastination, learning motivation, goal strategy, all that masculine stuff. So the last thing that I want to say is when we say divine feminine and masculine, it does not mean that women don't have great strategy and that men aren't creative. Do not misquote me on that. All it means is that as a divine energetic essence, this is how we separate these two polar opposites, the hustle and the strategy and the flow and the connectivity. That's what they're called. And you want to embody both. They're energies, right? This is not men versus women, they're energies. We're all human, we're all beautiful. Make sure you're embodying both. I will drop the link for, again, my program, for the sweater, for the candle. A little bit more about the program, just really briefly. It does teach both the divine feminine and masculine, and it has helped my clients do amazing things like manifest their dream house, manifest their dream business, build their dream business, divine masculine, right? Become authors, leave horrible relationships and find really beautiful ones, become confident when they were self-conscious, learn to set boundaries, divine feminine, and then make money doing what they love. So guys, thank you for being here today. I am so happy that you stayed. I want you to drop a like and a subscribe so that you can continue to see my videos, so I can continue to bring money in your pockets, love in your heart, and abundance in your life. And I will see you on the next one. Videos every Friday.